From insulting JD to being the voice of reason, Dr. Cox will always be remembered as a key character in the 2001 sitcom Scrubs. But the actor John C. McGinley had to jump through a lot of hoops to get to that iconic role. The actor revealed that he apparently had to audition quite a few times to be on the show.
Writers can really excel at writing damaged characters.
John C. McGinley recently shared his audition experience for the show in an interview with the AV Club. It turns out that even someone as perfectly suited for a role as McGinley had to go through the audition process like everyone else. He received the pilot script for Scrubs, which was produced by Disney and set to air on NBC. In the script's margin for the character of Dr. Cox, McGinley saw the words, "a John McGinley type." This gave him a boost of confidence. I mean, why wouldn't it? And when he went into audition, he told his friend Billy Lawrence, who was the show's creator, "Well, I'm John McGinley." But despite this, he still had to go through the audition process, which included 2 auditions at Disney and 2 at NBC. So all in all, he had to audition 5 times in total. But his hard work eventually paid off. The show took off, and Scrubs became a hit, airing for 9 whole seasons. But the show faced its share of challenges along the way, including being on the verge of cancellation multiple times.
The show had been canceled on NBC, and Billy Lawrence came out to my house, and Bill Lawrence is the creator of Scrubs and Ground Floor. And he said,
in the same interview, McGinley revealed that in season 8, the show's creators shot a series finale, but it was brought back for season 9, which aired during the peak of the recession. He and his fellow cast members were thrilled to receive the news that they'd be shooting 14 or 15 more episodes of the show. With all of these problems floating around, McGinley must have had his fair share of doubts, but something made the Scrubs actor hold on. Despite the ups and downs of Scrubs, McGinley was still passionate about the show and its characters. In fact, he's set to work with Bill Lawrence, the producer of the iconic sitcom, again on a new project. Ooh, now isn't that exciting? But McGinley's story is a testament to the fact that even the most talented actors have to work hard to land a role, and that success is never guaranteed in the entertainment industry. During his 9 seasons on the show, McGinley's performances earned him critical acclaim and a devoted fan base. His portrayal of the gruff but compassionate doctor was widely praised for its humor and heart. So far, there have been no updates about a possible Scrubs reunion, but McGinley won't turn down the opportunity if one arises. Last year, while attending a panel discussion hosted by Variety TV, he admitted that the idea of a reunion definitely tempted him. And along with the other former cast members, he expressed his desire for one, but they all admitted that it just seemed too difficult now. Well, whatever happens, John's love for Scrubs is still quite obvious. But that doesn't mean McGinley is desperate to return to the acting world. The 62-year-old actor is just enjoying his time off from acting, it seems. John recently opened up about his decision to put his acting career on hold to focus on raising his children. He's been acting in multiple movies per year since 1986, but he said that it'd take a lot for him to say yes to a new role these days because he's busy being a dad. The 62-year-old actor shares 2 daughters, 14-year-old Billy Grace and 11-year-old Kate, with his wife Nicole McGinley. He also has a son, Max, who's 24, from his first marriage to Lauren Lambert. McGinley revealed to Page 6 at the ATX TV festival over the weekend that he's not working at the moment. He claimed he found it a little seductive to be free from work commitments, but he also admitted that balancing work and family can be tough. He recognized that the time he spends with his family is precious, and he doesn't want to miss out on any of it. The actor also shared that he enjoys driving his daughters to school and gymnastics because he knows there's a limited window of time when they'll allow him to be a part of these moments. Well, we'll let McGinley be a fun stay-at-home dad for now, even though we miss getting to see his talent a bit too much. And being a dad also provided him with a lot of information he needed for his role on Scrubs. The American actor revealed his process for appearing more like a doctor in Scrubs. In a recent interview, John C. McGinley revealed his most intense experiences with hospitals. He detailed how, after his son Max was born, he had to spend 2 weeks in the neonatal intensive care unit. Apart from that, his daughter Kate was born by C-section. So both those experiences provided him with a lot of insight on how serious and composed doctors needed to be. He realized how a senior doctor, like Dr. Cox, would need to be calm and direct with his patients. Because Dr. Cox was the glue that held everyone together, he'd appear in the show to set things right. And that's the kind of importance that McGinley gave to the character. He explained that he was most likely the best doctor at Sacred Heart, so the gruffness that he showed to others was valid. The doctor had places to be and lives to save, so of course he'd be a bit rude to you. McGinley explained that Dr. Cox wasn't just a doctor who was JD's mentor. He was someone who was teaching him how to save lives at the end of the day. So that's the thought process behind the character revealed. And while the actor was reminiscing about his time spent on the Scrubs set, he also talked about how it changed his life. McGinley recalled his favorite part of playing Dr. Cox. And, well, it's not what you think it is. The 62-year-old actor revealed that his favorite part of playing the doctor was simply getting to be him. He explained that he was living in Los Angeles at the time of Scrubs, and the availability of acting gigs in Los Angeles was really low. On top of that, he also had a newborn son to raise and look after. So when he finally landed the role of Dr. Cox, he was incredibly grateful. And working alongside executive producer Bill Lawrence was always a treat for him. He shared that Lawrence had a brilliant work ethic that he always brought with him to the set, and that's something that pushed him to become a better writer. While remembering his days on set, John also revealed his favorite joke from the show. McGinley loved saying the word cotillion. In the same interview, John was asked about his most memorable line from the iconic sitcom, and well, it's certainly surprising. He recalled getting the script for the show one night and reading the word cotillion. It amused him quite a bit. The Scrubs actor explained that it was such a random word that the thought of saying it in front of 14 million people on a Tuesday night was hilarious. He also shared that he had to say it quite a lot to annoy Zach Braff's character on the show, and that's what made him like the line even more. He recalled having to jam it down his throat, and apparently the word cotillion still makes him laugh to this day. And that's all for John McGinley's audition process for the role of Dr. Cox.